Welcome to this presentation that takes a general look at the structure of term bases in phrase, formerly known as Memsource. Phrase is a browser-based CAT tool with a closed terminology management module. That is, all term bases within phrase follow a fixed structure. This screenshot shows the structure of the page via which a term base can be viewed. To access a term base, navigate to term bases in the left navigation menu, and then create and/or open a term base. The languages of the term base are displayed in two locations, and the spreadsheet view of the contents of the term base can be filtered to show or hide data categories. This screenshot demonstrates a synonym that has been marked as forbidden, i.e. do not use, in red in the spreadsheet area of the term base. To add a new concept, click the New button alongside terms, but if you want to add a synonym or a term in another language to a concept entry that has already been created, do so by clicking the small blue plus sign next to an existing term or in the blank space for a term in another language. You wouldn't want to do that by adding an entirely new concept entry via the New button alongside terms. This set of screenshots shows the structure of the page via which term entries in phrase can be edited. To edit a term block, click on the term to get to the page in which you can edit a full term entry. On this page, the information related to the term block is displayed first, followed by the concept level information associated with the term block. Within phrase, a full concept entry cannot be added or cannot be edited from within a single page. Instead, individual terms need to be added to a concept entry, and then each of those terms needs to be opened to edit the information associated with the term block. From the edit term page, the concept level information can also be edited, and any changes made when editing the concept level information will automatically be applied to all of the terms associated with the same concept entry. So when you exit out of the edit term page, you would see that whatever changes you had made to the concept level information had automatically been applied to all other terms in that concept entry. The pick lists associated with the domain and the subdomain within phrase must be customized via the general settings in order to collect that information about a term. So unless you've added pick list items for domain and subdomain, you won't have any choices that you can add and associate at the concept level of your concept entry. This table presents the headers used within the phrase application for the data categories in a term base and the headers used within spreadsheets exported from phrase term bases. The headers used in the spreadsheets are especially important to note because to successfully import terminological data into a phrase term base from a spreadsheet, that spreadsheet and the headers within must follow the phrase naming conventions exactly. Take notice of the following aspects of the term base structure as presented here. Phrase automatically generates a concept ID, abbreviated as CID, and a term ID, abbreviated as TID, when new concepts and terms are added to a term base. These long alphanumeric codes can be found in the spreadsheet exported from a term base, but these codes are not viewable from within phrase. Phrase term bases keep the definition at the concept level, which is not in keeping with recommendations that I make on where the language, the definition for languages associated with a concept entry should be kept. If you'd like to keep definitions in various languages, they'd all need to be stored within the same data category at the concept level within phrase. All of the entry-level data categories start with concept in the spreadsheet headers exported from phrase. Within a spreadsheet exported from phrase, the language level is assumed. The actual text of the term is stored under a header for the language of the term, but that's still a term level data category. In phrase, you can mark a term as case sensitive if you always want the capitalization to match exactly the capitalization of a term used in a term base. You can also indicate a phrase should only look for the term exactly as it is written in the term block, or if fuzzy matches should also prompt the term base results to appear when applying the term base in translation. This could be useful if you want the term base to be triggered when both a singular and a plural form of a term is used. That concludes this presentation that takes a general look at the structure of term bases in phrase.